don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for a walk, talk about the things we know. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day, mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. May I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me. Outside my window, is everything pale and cold? Can't seem to pick up my phone. It's been ringing all day long. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep, too tired to do anything else than doing nothing. I'm too tired to rest, too tired, I'm blue. Can't do nothing else than doing nothing. Inside my room.
Hey guys, welcome to TSAA State Championship here at Texas Archery. Oh, we have an exciting afternoon coming. This is the last time.
And then we
the
have
last line time.
And then we have youth shoot-offs today, and then tomorrow we have adult shoot-offs.
Yeah, and we have about 66 archers shooting right now.
Ooh.
We just went ahead and posted the current rankings of everyone. That doesn't mean that if you're in the top 16 right now that you'll be in the top 16.
Because you got to wait for this line to finish up.
Yes, yes. There are a few guaranteed positions. And because, meaning, if there are only 15 people that are left to shoot, that means that the guy in first place is guaranteed
To
into the playoffs. Or that's the playoffs.
shoot-offs.
Into the shoot-offs. Why do I keep doing that? But we have a full house here in both ranges. We have this range is full right now. We have some really good archers down there shooting. We've got Logan Hamilton down there in the orange in the Cinnamon Creek shooting jersey. He shoots for Texas A&M. You have I saw Bridger Deaton. I saw Rex James. We've got some really good compound archers down there. We also have Dakota Taylor shooting a bare bow right now.
Which was a surprise.
He decided to shoot both divisions. He's going to shoot compound and recurve, trying to make it, just change it up a little bit.
Have some fun.
Yep.
You got Miss Sabrina all the way to the...
All the way down there in the end. But we do want to thank everybody for coming out and listening and watching and being here today, how this is going to go down. After this time, we'll know who the state champion is. If you are a resident of Texas, you will be the state champion in your division. If you are not, then you are not the state champion. We will, once that ends, we will take the scores very quickly and add them directly to, or put them together for the top 16 of each division. And in each division, then we'll shoot off for the money. We'll get it out there as quick as we can for the youth, because the youth are going to be shooting at 4:30.
And so top 6 of each division gets payouts, which is a great thing. Even for the youth, we get payouts, which is not normal. I wouldn't say normal, but not common, but it's a great thing. So I think they have already started for scoring. This is one of the lines that the last line is super, super booked. You can see Ellie Purcell in the Darden shirt who just walked by. In the Texas Archery white shirt, you can see our biggest champion from this year, Peyton. She shoots for Texas Archery. You can also see Ivy Gonzalez in the gray and white Texas Archery shirt. You can see a few of our little shooters down here. You can see Dakota in the red white shirt. You can also see Cody. And then all the way to your left, you have Miss Sabrina. And then you can kind of see Joe Cash. And you can also see Abby and Cassidy. Abby has the ears on, and Cassidy has the little pigtails. So this is a scoring round. So if you do not know, it is in or 10. So the tiny counts for a 10, and then it's the next string is 9, and then the big yellow is 9, and then you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But for 3 spots, it is kind of the same. So the baby circle will be 10. Then you have 9 for the 9, and then the big yellow is 9, and then 8, 7, 6. And then you can see Rick Stonebreaker. He is one of our judges this afternoon for the 3D range. In 3D, I think we have Stonebreaker and Mr. Sean for our judges for this weekend, or for this line. You can see Ellie right there. You can see Mr. Deaton. We do have a lot of these state tournaments. We kind of bring some new people in. So we have a little, it's kind of a introduction. There we go, guys. Introduction a little bit, because we have some new shooters. This is kind of a good way to get the newbies ready for competition. Even if you make top 16, which is for shoot-offs. So this is our 20-yard range. Since the 3D range was packed, we use our 20-yard range. You can see Miss Wendy, my mom, and she's judging in 20-yard range. And then Abby's mom, Miss Laura, is also judging. You can see Logan and Sam on the left, and then Logan. You can see Noah down there, and then you can also see John Michael, which they all are Texas Archery shooters, which is a great way. We love supporting the shop. So in the 20-yard range, it is mostly recurves. So, and we have a little bit of compound, more youth compound in here. So we kind of split it up. This is mostly recurve. In the other range, we have a bare bow and then mainly compound. There's some bare bow and I've seen some traditional this weekend, which is always kind of fun to see because you don't normally see those, which is great because we love getting unique stuff out there. So I think the 20-yard range is a little bit ahead of us, but I do not know yet. So they are doing a scoring round. We can see Sam on the far left, then Logan. You can also see Andrew Z. He is also one of our youth archers. So and then you have Keegan getting up there, Keegan Grissom. So you have Andrew, Keegan, and then Sam and Logan, which are all youth compounds. And then you can see Miss Ellie Purcell, who's also compound. And then this is where we kind of start the transition to recurve in this line. You got a shooter from Cool Beans Archery. You have Mr. Witt, and then you have Elise Chang. And then you can see we also have another Texas Archery shooter out there. And then in the blonde hair, you have Miss Emily. Also another Texas Archery shooter. Then we have Tony. You can see this part of the line is mainly recurve, which is always kind of good. You keep your competition together. I like to see we have some 3-spot recurvers out there. Those are always pretty good people to watch, they always keep it interesting. Even single spots keep it pretty interesting. I see some new clubs I haven't seen out there before. We got CJ Archery, which that is new for me. I haven't heard of that before. But we love getting new people into the sport. You can kind of see the 20-yard range is a little bit packed. You can see Miss Candace. Miss Candace is in the blue 60 X string. Sorry, she was national. She broke a national record this weekend, or last weekend at A&M. She broke her state record this weekend. I think on. Let's see. I think she broke it on Thursday. So Thursday night. You can see Elise's brother Ethan. You can see now we have Noah, and then Noah is little man on the left. And then we also have, you can see Rendon Brooks. So she's in between John Michael and Adam Shackelford. So Adam and John Michael shoot for the shop. And then you have Rendon in the middle of those. Rendon is very known where we live in Texas. She's an amazing shooter and just amazing person in general. So you can kind of see where we have traditional bows there, which are always super unique. Then you have Venu. He shoots for Texas A&M. We have a lot of Texas A&M kids down here because I think when we have shoot-offs, it helps them for when they have collegiate nationals or Kentucky coming up, or if they shoot outdoor, you're going to have shoot-offs too. You can see Ethan Chan right there by Matt Parminger. Their scores are going to be some people's to watch. And earlier, the line before this chat post, him and his dad, Corbett, they're very talented archers. Those are always some fun scores to watch. Chap and Matt normally go back and forth between scores, which is always very interesting. Then you have little Micah right there. He is Andrew's younger brother. So you can kind of see the difference between, so normally compounds with sights or scopes, they normally tend to shoot with 3 spots because you don't like breaking arrows because it kind of costs some big bucks here. So we're back in the 3D range, which is one of our biggest ranges, or is our biggest range at Texas Archery. You can see in the back we have seating for parents. You also can see our Cywat 300 wall, which is always super fun. We have a few Cywats here if you want to come down. You can see Mr. Stonebreaker, the taller man, and then Sean. They are both our judges for the 3D range. You have Miss Robin talking to Sean. She is helping a great amount. There we go. She's helping in a tremendous amount this weekend, which is we love getting help from just the community around here. So this is a scoring in, which we love scoring.
Well, I'm back. I'm back, baby. There was all kinds of stuff going on, so I had to go take care of it real quick. That's what happens.
The big man for the weekend.
That's right, you know. What did you say, big man? I'm big man.
The big man for the weekend. So you can kind of see on the left is more barebow and traditional, which mainly shoot single spots. Because they have a little bit more leg room with breaking arrow or Robin Hooding arrows, which is always, sometimes it's fun to watch. And then you have a little bit of...
Is it fun to watch?
It's fun to watch for me, probably not for their wallets. But you can kind of see a little change in there. We have, going through the line, you have our adult barebows in traditional, and then you have a little bit, it's changing into youth barebow, and then you kind of have it back to compound adults, and a little bit of barebow, a little bit there. And then we have some young adults, and then at the very, very end, we have a good amount of youth archers, which that trickles into the 20-yard range, which we have, as you saw, youth and then mainly recurve. So the people going to be good scores to watch this tournament is probably going to be Ethan Chan, Matt Parmenter, which are some great recurvers. Micah Z and his older brother Andrew, they're always great. And then you have also Miss Rendon Brooks. And then you have on the very far end, you have Peyton. And then you have Dakota, which is going to be fun to watch because he's changed. He's going to shoot barebow this weekend, which I've seen him practicing for a little bit this past few weeks, and he is shooting great. And then you have Ivy, who's also one to watch too. And then at the very end, you have Miss Sabrina. She is going to be one to watch as well.
So right now, the people that are shooting, we have Keegan Grissom at 115. So he's dropped a few points so far. Andrew Z at 114 and Noah Hughes at 107. That is the U15 male. U18 male, we have Logan Saxman at 117. These are just current scores. This is not ranking or anything like that. John Michael Valka is at 114 and Adam Shackelford's at 111. U18, Rendon Brooks is shooting very good with a 118 out of 120. Sam Dabney at a 112. U21, we have Ellie Purcell at 115. Again, out of 120. We have Ivy Gonzalez at 115 for the compound 50-plus male. Again, you can see all these scores on eyesonscore.com. Just go there up at the top. If it's on your phone, you just have to go ahead and click on the little three button or three little lines. Yeah,
hamburger as my mom calls it.
Click on that and then click on live score, and you'll see the tournament there. Yulia is at 90 for compound 50-plus female. Compound male, senior male. This is where you're going to see a lot of good numbers. Logan Hamilton's at 118. Bridger Deaton's at 115. Rex James is at 114. Antuan Yancey, 115. Colby Scott at 112. And Michael Shaw at 112. Compound senior female is Emmy Purcell at 113. Emmy was one of the ones doing the broadcast earlier this morning.
So her and her sister Ellie her younger sister Ellie was up here as well.
I'm not going to keep going through these, but just so you guys know, we're keeping track of these. Peyton Smith is at 108. Alex Yeoman, which those two, the interesting thing there is that they
Shot Vegas.
They shot Vegas. I think we'll have to verify. For some reason, I thought Alexandria was actually up one more division, but we'll find out. And she may not be. Actually, I don't know. All these ages, like,
Different organizations. There we go.
Right.
Organizations
we did
have
validate
different.
all these. So Peyton Smith and came in first in Vegas, and Alexandria came in second in Vegas. So that's going to be a close match, 108 and 106. Dion Massey at 63 for longbow 50 plus, which for the open class she'll be shooting in the bare bow. Recurve 60 plus. We have Cher Riggs at 76 points. One of the ones recurve senior males to watch is Venu. I'm not going to pronounce the entire name because I will butcher it. Or Venu. Venu is at 114 right now.
Very long.
Yep. Micah Z that Julie was just talking about with the recurve U13 males at 101. U13 females. You have Elise Chan at 100. You have I'm going to butcher this name. Duretti at 92 and Ellie at 80. There's just too many to go through. I'm going to stop now. I was going to go through them all, but wow, there's just too many.
We have a lot shooting this afternoon.
We do. So if you go to eyesonscore.com, you'll be able to see them there. See the live scores.
Which is, if you are not here and your parent or relative, it is a great way to keep track of your kiddos' scores.
That is true.
So I guess in here, yes, we do have mostly bare bow. I think we have one recurve who is in here, youth recurve, and then the rest is mainly compound or bare bow. It's kind of, the other night it was mainly put together, and then today you kind of have some little trickled out, which is a good way to just meet new people, which is a great thing about this sport. You can see Miss Witt on the very end. She is shooting with on the little kiddo's bell. And then you have Alexandra, and then you have Miss Ellie Booth. And then in the bright orange shirt, you have Logan Hamilton.
As we were saying, this is the last timeline.
Time
Wow,
to
I'm
shoot.
tired. And I'm tired, and it's only 1. I
It's
bet
not
you.
even 1 at 12:55.
Yeah, so it's going to be a long day. This is, I say I'm acting like tired, but this is so much fun. This is what, excites me about archery, being able to come in, shoot. We have qualifiers that get you onto the next round, and then we bring in the top archers in the state of Texas, come shoot it off for some money. It's going to be fun. Well, we have, like I said, we've got 66 archers right now competing. If you go out to the TSAA Facebook page, you'll see there's a link out there, and it'll show all the current rankings for the Texas Open, which is the money part of this shoot. Top 16 in each division moves on. Problem is that there's still 66 people shooting, so that does not guarantee you in the top 16 unless there's only if you're number 1 and there's 15 people still to shoot. Guess what? You are guaranteed in the top 16, because even if they all beat you, you'd be 16th place coming in.
16th place.
But it is great to see. We have archers from all over the state of Texas. I see Alvarado Archery. We've seen Cinnamon Creek. We have seen what are the locations?
I do not know.
Texas Archery. We see Texas Archery. It's here. We have a bunch of guys from Buffalo Field that we see shooting here. We have guys from Dallas that I've seen. William down there on the right pulling his arrows. it is just good times to see all these people, and it will be fun to see what happens here at the end of the day.
Youth shoot-offs are pretty interesting to watch because it kind of goes back and forth.
You never know. The youth is exciting because it is anybody's game
It
at
really
that point.
is.
So what's going to happen is we're going to do top 16. We're going to shoot off down to the top 8. Then we'll go down to the top 4. And then once we get to top 4, we're going to shoot off. We'll shoot off, continue shooting off to figure out who is going to the silver or going to the gold silver match and who's going to the bronze
medal
match.
match.
And the bronze match. And once we get there, we kind of shut it down just for a little bit so we can set up the range for the actual head-to-head shoot-offs for the money.
Money, money, money.
The youth will be shooting off top 6 in every division gets paid. The number 6 position, I don't remember what the money is. It just hit me. I was about to say it, but I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't remember. But top 6 get paid, and it'll be great to see the pressure that we throw on these kids.
It is good kind of practice for different tournaments coming up because we have some kids are going to Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville.
Oh, that's how you say it?
Yeah.
Louisville? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
Louisville.
I was like, ow.
Louisville. So there's Scottville, there's Juliaville.
So I can't
Louisville.
even say it. Louisville.
Louisville.
There you go.
I know, and I may be pronouncing it wrong, but I know it's not Louisville. I can tell you that much. And
We have some kids going up there for shoot-offs for nationals. Then we also have outdoor season coming up, which has, for a lot of the USATs have shoot-offs, which this is a good practice run for just practicing with the pressure.
it is. We're going to go ahead and turn a little bit of music on right now so we can take just a short little break.
Reel me in to get it going, open me up. Sweet talking like you mean it, but you're making it so complicated. I f***ing hate it. Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations. And how you hate them. Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. No. Maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Yeah. I keep losing in this game of playing pretend. I don't wanna be a 4 a.m. I'm suffocating just by waiting on you. So don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me. Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Maybe I'm yours,
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We did have a interview booth set up, but the problem is it's gotten kind of crazy. It is like crazy down
Crowded.
there and crowded, and so I'm not sure that's going to work like I thought it was going to work, but that's okay. When we get to the shoot-offs, that's when
We'll have that.
we'll definitely have some interviews going after, maybe even before, as we go into this shoot, especially when we get to the silver and gold medal matches. We'll have some youth here shooting, talking about how it was when they went through it.
I know some kids for the youth, they're like, it was super nerve-wracking, and then you have some kids who are just like, it was okay.
It was all right.
'Cause I know the last time there was a few kids who were just like, I was just shooting to shoot.
Yeah.
And then you had some kids, I was sweating up there. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna have to find one thing. I gotta find my first, second, and third place signs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about your kids. I was like,
But we do appreciate that we have a location like this that we can run these tournaments in. I believe that it's very soon we're going to have to look for a bigger location. This one's pretty full. We had to open up.
is.
We opened up a line on Thursday so that we could allow for the youth to shoot on Saturday night, which is tonight. So 4 lines: Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. This is the Saturday afternoon line. We will be shooting off for. You know what? Let me just look it up. How about that? I can look up. We've got this thing called technology, which is great. So the youth is shooting off for $1,350 total. Is what it's
I was
for.
like, for first.
So first place is 500, second is 300, third is 200, fourth is 150, and fifth and sixth is $100. We wanted to spread the wealth a little bit and allow more people to win money in this shoot. Same for recurve, same for compound. The adults, the bare bow adults, just really stepped it up. Almost $3,000 total. First place is $1,250, second place $750, third is $500. Fourth is $200, fifth is $150, and sixth is $100. For a recurve and compound, only the top 4 will get paid in this one, just because they just didn't
Have enough.
They didn't have as many registered. They did. We started off with first, second, and third, and then we added fourth when the money came in, and that's how that all worked. The one thing we wanted to do is really take care of the youth, and that's where we kind of spread it out to make sure that we could give enough out to them to get more involvement.
Because we love it when youth come out and just have a good time.
Yeah. Did you have a good time today?
My first half was really good. Second half wasn't my best, but it was okay.
As long as you make the top 16, that's
I know.
That's what matters, right?
Because once you hit top 16, you can come up from the bottom easily.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter. So in Neems this year, the guy that was ranked number 1 ended up getting beat by the guy that was number 32nd first round. And guess what happened to second place?
He got beat.
He got beat by 31st place. 31st. Now I'm talking like you. 31st place. 31st. What am I talking about?
In shoot-offs, you don't know whatever can happen because people handle pressure differently.
Yeah.
So there's always a different chance of just anything can happen.
Absolutely. I'm going to go ahead and get live scoring out there. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste it out there for you guys so that you guys, everyone there has, maybe.
So just to make sure you know. There we go. Recurve is doing set points for shoot-offs, correct?
Yes, you're right.
And then for compounds, we are doing running totals. So you'll shoot 5 rounds of 3, and the best one, I think the best who has the grand total, moves up, and then so forth and so forth.
So forth and so forth.
I think that's how you say it. I don't know really. So you can see Ivy Gonzalez at full draw in the Texas Archery white and gray shirt. You can also see Emmy Purcell with the purple towel, and then next to her you have Mr. Deaton. And then you have I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I do not know where the gold and purple team, where are they from? I know they're from Texas because I've seen them around. I just do not know what location they're from. Then you also, I don't know, I've seen a few shirts where they say shoot cute. So it's the adult in the I think that's orange and purple shirt. Their club is called Shoot Cute, which I think that's funny. So I haven't figured out what location they are from yet. You can see Cassidy right there. You can see Mr. James in the Bowtech shirt. And then on the very end, we have a little girl from Victoria, which we love to see different places from around Texas just come together and have a good time, you know? This isn't just all about competition. It's kind of a reunion, as I call it. Because sometimes you get to see some people that you haven't seen in a while, and it's a grand old time. So you have Cody and Dakota. Dakota is the bear bow, and then you have Cody in the compound right next to him. You have Miss Abby in the ears. She shoots for Texas Archery. You got Miss Sabrina all the way at the end. I love this view because for me, if I had this during practice, I would have a great time just seeing your form. I also do not know where the location is for the younger kids right there with the little Texas on their shoulder. You got Mr. Yancey right there in the Alvarado shirt. I think Alvarado is more in Dallas, and so is Cinnamon Creek as well. Thank you. I cannot talk. Logan Hamilton right next to Mr. Yancey. He is from Cinnamon Creek, which is also in Dallas. Then you have Miss Ellie. She is our only recurve in the 3D range this afternoon. You have Cody at full draw. You can kind of see the etiquette that Logan Hamilton had for the adult in front of him, that when someone's at full draw, you always wait till they release the arrow, and then you can step off the line, because it's kind of like if you bump someone, it can mess up their shot or shot process. So it's always kind of a respectful thing to just wait till they release their shot. So let's see what end they're on. I'm going to check this real quick. Let's check. Let me look for some names. Me looking is not. There we go. Let me check. So they are on. So in the 20-yard range, they are on 6. So let me check which one they are in this 3D range. So, in the 20-yard range, you can see they're on 6, or they're scoring their 7th in. There we go. They're scoring their 7th in. Let me see for in here. So you can see you can kind of see in the very far end, you have Andrew Z, who shoots for the shop. Okay, now I can pull up their scores in here. So they are kind of the same for the 3D range. I think they just scored They just scored their 7th win. So 20-yard range and 3D range are kept the same, or they're the same. Because last night we had the recurve finished way, way, way earlier than the 3D range, which they did have a few less people in there, so it kind of made it go by faster. But today we're all booked up. There we go. Which is a kind of a great thing to see, because you know that more people are getting into the sport, and we love that. Because once more people get into the shoot, your registration fee goes towards your kiddo's payout, or his division. So the more people who sign up for your division, the bigger the payouts you're gonna get. So that's why the barebow adults, there we go. Barebow adults have more money in their division, or more money for their payout, because they have a lot more archers shooting this weekend. So you can see Ben down there. His sister shot his younger sister, Madeline, she shot Friday night. Then you also have Logan Saxon down there, pulling his arrows and fixing his holes. You can see John Michael down there bringing back some targets. So normally during USA, or any USA for compound, you kind of have to change it after 5. But I think for here, since it's a state tournament, I don't think it's a choice if you want to change it after 5 or not. It's a preference. There we go. Sorry, guys. I know I changed mine after. If it started to get blown out, I would change it. Or if I didn't like it, I know I changed that a few times. But if you do change your targets and they don't have that many holes in them, please do keep them for yourself if you go to practice, so we're not wasting paper. So you can see there the 20-yard range is about to start their, I think, 8th in, which is, it's going by pretty fast. It started at noon, and I think they started around 12:30-ish, a little bit later, and it's 1:15 now. So they're getting along pretty quickly. So I do not know. I've seen a few people with the Cool Bean shirt, which is beside Mr. Witt. There's a few clubs that I haven't heard of, but it's great to know that new people are getting into the sport. And then to the right of Mr. Witt, you have Elise Chan, which is Ethan, who I think is on the next line. He is her older brother. They both shoot recurve. Then you have Miss Zia Song, who just stepped off the line. She shoots for Texas Archery. Then you have Miss Emily to the right of the line. Y'all's left, my right. I mean, y'all's right, my left. There we go. It's been a long day, guys. I shot this morning, and then I did the broadcasting last night too as well. So it's been a fun weekend so far. That sounds weird. I will be shooting. I might be shooting shoot-offs tonight, tonight, because it'll be later. So tonight, if I do make the top 16, you have the next line coming up for the 20-yard. You have Miss Shar Riggs and Miss Diane Massey. I love, if you cannot see, it's kind of dark in there, you can see Miss Massey's quiver. She has a big, I don't know if it's raccoon tail or what it's from. It might be from a fox or something, but it's this big tail, and I love it. It's cute. You have Noah, little Noah to the very left. Their division is going to be very, very tight because those young boys keep it tight between each other, which is like a few points from each other. You can see Venu by Miss Shar Riggs. He is at full draw. He is also going to be one of the archers to watch for. He will be shooting tomorrow. So you will see a lot. I think you will see if the A&M archers, you'll see them tomorrow because they're shooting in the adult classes. So some of the A&M archers who shot last night were Casey Caulfield, her brother Casey Caulfield, Sawyer Sullivan, who broke a national record. He shot a 300 his first half, and then a 299, which was a total of 599, which was a national record. We have had some record breaking this weekend, we love seeing that. It is great. We've seen some people beat their own records, like Miss Candace. You have Miss Payton right there in the white shirt. You can see how I was talking about etiquette earlier. She's waiting for the younger girl beside her. Now I think they're scoring their 8th end. We love to see the support of the kiddos' parents in the back. Or even sometimes other archers from other lines come and watch. You know, if they've already shot, they come and watch their friends or even family. And we love seeing the support there. I feel like for the barebow, the adult barebow group is going to be a one to watch because there's so many people in there, and especially for shoot-offs, it's going to be interesting because anything can happen, which is sometimes I love about shoot-offs, and then sometimes I don't like about shoot-offs. But you know, it's a practice, you know, getting you ready for your next shoot-off or even next tournament. You can see the little kiddos down there. So I think the 20-yard range is mostly little kiddos or young adults. Yeah, I'm seeing mainly kiddos and mainly young adults. So guys, if you're just now joining us, I'm Julia, and if you want, we're at TSAA State, this is our last qualification line. Or for TSA, this is the last line. So after this line, you'll find out if you're state champion or second or third, so. And then later tonight, if you are the top 16 for the youth, you will be here. You will be here at 4:30. The shoot-offs start. So tune in for the shoot-offs, which we will start at 4:30. And then tomorrow, so Sunday, we will have the adult shoot-offs. And so the youth shoot-offs will have barebow, recurve, and compound. So there's some divisions put together. There's a youth division, which is U18, U13, and U15 put together. And then also for adults, I think it's U21 and seniors and 50 plus and 70 plus, they're all put together as well. So if you're the top 16, you will go into shoot-offs out of those divisions. I'm going to put some music on for you guys.
Maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me.
cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you? It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile?
Okay, guys, we're on. I'm back. Scott's back now too, guys.
All right, hey guys, we are closing in to the final two ends of this half.
Then we have another half,
We have
guys.
another half to go.
Which is always kind of the second half is always it's tiring.
Seems to go quicker. Seems to go a little
It's-
quicker.
For me, it's more tiring, but it goes by faster.
I'm just going to take a quick look to see where we are. We're shooting the 9th end right now.
Then we have one more in, and then I know in the 3D range we get a 15 minutes, and then for 20-yard range, I think they had a 10-minute, and then they added an extra 5 because we do only have a few bathrooms here, so it gets a little crowded.
It does. There's 4 bathrooms, but there is 200 plus people here, so
Yeah, so you gotta give them a
feels
little
like
bit of time.
200. Feels like 200.
So you can see, I think we are on, this is the CD line
The
shooting right now.
CD.
So the top target, if you don't know, but the top 2 targets, if you look down there, the top 2 targets are AB, and then the bottom is CD. And then for shooting, we alternate AB, CD, and then CD, AB for who's shooting first. We do that for a lot for USA.
All right, we are in the other range. So there's actually, we have 4 ranges. One of them is a digital hunt, which is down right now. But we do have 3 physical ranges.
Physical ranges.
just to be technical. This is our 20-yard range. We have 8 bales in there, which allows us to do 32 archers. It is a crowded 32, though.
It is.
But it looks like
Especially for the recurve with those long bows.
yeah, looks like they're all dealing with it, which is good. We have in our other range we can do 36. Our other range is quite a bit bigger.
Yes, the 30 range is quite big.
Yeah,
Quite bigger.
quite bigger. But we give everybody more space in the bigger range. So there's actually more room when you're on the line because we do a full meter, which is 3 feet.
I was trying to think how much that was.
Roughly 3 feet. All right, we are last end, or the 9th end is done.
Or I think in the 3D range, the
Let me check the 20-yard range. Who's over there? I see Logan. So let me do a search real quick for Logan because that'll tell us Logan is
they're also on
the ranges. They're real tight on the
Yes.
same time.
So in the 20-yard range, they are shooting their 8th round and about to score it. And then for the 3D range, they're scoring their 8th one.
Yeah.
So 20 is a little tiny bit behind, but they have a lot more crowded space in there, so it's okay. Let's see Keegan on the side. I think he switched from bow hunter to freestyle.
Yeah, he did that a while ago.
Oh, he did?
He got himself a elite verdict, I believe, and he's been shooting that very well.
He has. I've been watching him lately. The little tiny group over there, the little boys, they're gonna have a tight group over there, score wise.
So we used to run Siwats through in that 20-yard range, and boy, that was
Rough.
We would in a couple days we would run over 100 archers. Well, when we opened up this other range, we basically decided we're not shooting in the 20 on for Siwat anymore. We would only do it in here, and we are still pushing over 200 archers now. We're doubling what we were doing in that other range.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for live scores, Eyes on Score is where you need to be. It's eyesonscore.com. Top right, you'll click on live scoring, and you have a little hamburger if you're on your phone, and then you go to click on live scores, and you can see the live scores. I believe there's actually another tournament out there. There's a Siwat going on at the same time, and I see it out there right now. I see that. I see something that we need to fix real quick. Of course.
Always got new things, little things to fix, but
right.
So you can see some people are changing their targets because about to shoot ninth in, your holes kind of get shot out, which is some people like having that hole there, some people don't. Sometimes the judges make you change it if they can't see the line properly.
Does that make you mad when they make you change it?
Sometimes it does, but most of the times for me, it's kind of, I just tell myself it's just a refresh, restart, you know?
New round.
So if you don't like that round, I always change my target.
Yep.
It's like, refresh. But sometimes I don't like changing my target because it feels like a little jinx. If I do change it, it's like knock on wood. You can see a few people change their targets down there. I saw a few people's targets where the holes were blown out. That's always a nice sign that, have it like dead center there.
I do like. I do appreciate that our judges are out here. This is a sanctioned event, which is a USA Archery sanctioned event,
so
and
there
are
are records, guys.
That's right. There's specific requirements. There's specific distances that you have to be shooting in. Like when it has to be 18 meters, you have to have a certain distance between you and the other archer, and so on and so on. And so we've met all those requirements so that we can shoot a sanctioned event here.
Which we have had some
funny story. I installed all of the range. So Keith, go ahead and show the targets for me. And zoom in underneath like 4 and 5, just a little bit. So as he zooms in, I'm going to show you something that was funny. So I built this whole thing out, and you see where there's a little kickboard down there. You see that little kickboard?
Oh yes.
The reason why that kickboard it's actually like a 2x6 because I had made this thing 4 inches too short. And so I had to come back in and add basically 4 inches, which I did was I went ahead and added like 5.5 to make it just a hair higher so that I can get the center of our bales at 130 centimeters.
Centimeters? I don't know how much that is, but I'm not great with math, guys. You can see Logan Hamilton, Mr. Yancey. I feel like I'm saying his name wrong, but
Yancey.
I don't know if it's Yancey or Yancey. Or if you do, let us know. If you know, let it. You know what I mean, guys. We have Mr. Cody or Colby. We have some bare bows down here. Oh, I like that. Miss Sabrina and the guy on the end, they released it the same. Their form looks so good. I don't know if when it looks good it's right or when it's wrong, because
I know that's kind of a cool view right there of
it
William.
is. For me, I feel like if I had this during practice, I would be looking at my form all the time.
All right, this will be the 10th end out of 20. Let's see how everybody's doing down there. Just take a quick glance. Oh, let me go to a different screen. Let's take a quick little glance and see. I'm just going to do a little spot check. It is, I'm on the wrong tournament. That would, I was like, what on
So you
earth?
have
I don't
Ivy
recognize his name.
Gonzalez, and then you have Mr. James. You have. I'm blanking on names. Sorry. You have Purcell.
All right, let's check out what Keegan is at 255. We have Andrew Z at 254. There's a close match there. Logan Saxman is at a 258. So he is on track. Let me just take a look here. 258. He has one end to go. Well, he was shooting very well up until that last end. Had a little bit of a struggle. John Michaels at 256, not too far behind him. So we have a very close match there. Rendon Brooks is 260. So she has, let's see here. So she has one more in to go. Samantha Dabney is at 250. Ellie Purcell, 256. Ivy, 259. I'm just kind of glancing here. Logan is at a 262, and Bridger is at a 262 right now. So it'll be interesting.
I think they're shooting
those are
next to
good.
each
Those are
other.
good scores because that puts
Really
you
good scores.
right in the 290s. And I don't know where Bridger's shooting. Wasn't really paying attention. Oh, I can tell
He's
you.
shooting by Logan.
Bridger,
Which I think is on 8.
8B. So he's top right.
And I think Logan is bottom.
Looks like Bridger may have dropped 1, and Logan may have dropped 1. So unofficially, it looks like they'll be right at about 291 when they finish.
That's gonna be a
If
close
you wanted
match.
to see some big scores yesterday, or big scores, you should have been here yesterday.
Oh, yesterday it
Sawyer
was.
Sullivan shot a perfect 300, the first one I've witnessed here at Texas Archery. Then shot a 299 and
I
broke
know.
a national record.
I talked to him afterwards, and he was like, "I wish I cleaned that last one." I was like,
because to clean 2 of them would have given him the world record.
"Ooh." We love breaking records here.
But we had
a great thing to see.
we had some really good scores yesterday. Let me take a look real quick here. Just a highlight from last night of some of the big scores. You had Matt Requa. I don't know. Requa shot a 294, 293. Trenton Cowles 287, 291. Those are some big recurve scores. Casey Coffell leading the pack, 295, 293. Let's see. Any other real big scores here? I'm looking.
Didn't we have Connor shooting over there? Connor shooting in 3D
Yeah.
yesterday.
We had Sawyer Sullivan, like I said, with a 300. Dakota Taylor finished with a 297. Connor Sears with a 295 for his top score of the weekend. You had Ryan Booth with a 297. Finished really strong. So those are some
Big
good scores.
this
There was
week.
a lot of big scores this weekend.
So I think they are at 10. I know for sure in the 3D range because they are changing their targets. That's always a good sign for half. And then I think 20 range might have one more to go.
All right, so you have Logan Hamilton with a 291 and Deaton Bridger with a 291. Still very good scores.
Oh, are they tied?
They are tied. You have Rex James at 289. So those are really good scores. When you start pushing the 290, those are good scores.
They are.
Peyton Smith with a 271 for U13, and Alexandria Yeomans at 271.
Ooh.
It's going to be a close match, isn't it?
That is.
You have Venu with a 281. Finish Jordan with 270. Micah Z with a 2. Well, make sure we're finished. We are finished. Micah Z with a 232. U13. You have recurve U13. Dreety?
I don't know.
Goodness, I'm so sorry. 246. Elise at 233. I was talking to my daughter, and she decided she wanted to go get food after the 6th in, so she ran in there, grabbed food, left her finger tab, and then ended up shooting an 11 out of 30 on that round. She's like, funny story.
Funny story.
Yeah, I don't know. That didn't feel funny, but you know.
Wasn't funny for Scott.
Yeah. Just looking to see Ethan Chan with a 277. That's a pretty good score.
Ooh.
U18. U18 female, Alexis at 269.
So 3D range is finished up for the first half, and we'll have a 15-minute break.
Dakota with a 251 bare bow.
And, oh, I also know that 20-yard range is halftime, too. Woo! Only, guys, 10 more to go. That doesn't seem like a big thing, but for us, it is. It's a little positive when I say it half. Only 10 more. I know after we shot the first one, Quentin Nolke was shooting with us, and he was like, guys, only 19 more to go. And I was like, at the time, I was just like, only 19.
Only 19. Where is, let's see, bare bow. Oh, here we go. Where did... All right, we're going to put some music on right now for you guys. It is game time. This will be one of our staples for this evening.
This weekend.
That's right. Bum, bum.
Obstacles of life. Fight. Dance wins. It is now game time. Round one. DJ Dance versus the obstacles of life. Fight! Dance wins. It is now game time. Round one. DJ Dance versus the obstacles of life. Fight! Round 1. DJ Debs versus the obstacles of life. Fight! DJ Debs wins. It is now game time. Round 1. DJ Debs versus the obstacles of life. Fight! Round 1. DJ Debs versus the obstacles of life. Fight!
Okay, guys, we're back, or I'm back. So in the 20-yard range, I think we've already started. This is our first scoring end of the second half, so scoring in number 11. And I think the 3D range, we are still on break because we do have a larger amount of people, and we only have 3 bathrooms, so. Okay, so I did just hear that the 3D range does have a minute left. So that's kind of when you hear 2 minutes or 1 minute left of break, kind of just means that this is the time to just get your equipment back on, get your binos back on, get your finger tabs on, get everything ready because you're about to be on the shooting line. So we are back to the AB line. AB line is up first, and then you have CD, and then the next round is CD, AB, and then y'all know how it goes. So I'm gonna pull up the scores on my phone real quick. So far, we have for everyone. So Andrew finished with a 283 for the first half. Keegan also finished with a 283. Noah with a 270. Let's see who else shoot. Logan Saxon shot a 287. John Michael with a 285. Adam Shackelford with a 277. And then you have Rendon Brooks with a 288. Sam Dabney with a 279. Ellie Purcell with a 284. You had Ivy with a 286. Who else is shooting? Let's go through here. Logan Hamilton with a 291. Also Bridger Deaton with a 291. Rex James with a 289. Mr. Yancey with a 284. Colby with a 280. Michael Shaw with a 280. Emmy Purcell with a 285. Let's see who else. Peyton Smith with a 271. Alexandra with a 271. Taylon with a 241. Who else is shooting? Let's see. Diane Massey, she had a 158. Cher Briggs with a 197. Let's go down to recurve. Vanu had a 281. Finis Jordan had a 269. Alexander Witt with a 222. Micah with 232. Okay. There's a lot more, so I'm not going to read all of them. But if you do want to see live scoring, you can go to Eyes on Score. If you're on your phone, click on the little hamburger in your top right, and then it'll have a bottom circle or oval live score. Click on that, pick TSAA championships or a state tournament it might be, and you click that. And then you can search up your kiddos or your archers' names. You can also star them, so it'll be pop up right there. You can also search by divisions or classes. And then also you can just scroll down if you need to. So we have CD line up in the 3D range. Sorry guys, a little tired, but it's okay. So everyone had pretty good, pretty nice halves. The first half they had a pretty good scoring in for the first half, which we always love to see. So the 20-yard range is going to be a little ahead of us. They started a little bit early. After this line, we will have let me think. Awards. There we go. Awards for state. You'll have all awards for that. And then the top 16 go into shoot-offs, or for youth, top 16 will shoot off at 4:30. So stay tuned for 4:30, or come back at 4:30, because we will have our shoot-offs. And stay tuned for tomorrow because we have our adult shoot-offs. You have Mr. William at the end. Looks like he had a little trouble knocking that arrow. Okay, I think this is their first scoring in, and for the 20-yard range, this is their second scoring end. So they're about one end ahead, which is not too shabby. You can see Miss Diane Massey, you can see Venu, you can see Matt, you can see a lot of Texas Archery on the left side. You have Alexander in the gold and purple jersey. You can see, who is that? Let me see. You have Logan, you have Rendon, you have Keegan downrange. So you do have Ellie Purcell in the 20-yard range, and then you have her older sister Emmy in the 3D-yard range. Sorry, guys. In the 20-yard range, they're getting it done. They have places to be. They're moving and grooving. So during our shoot-ups, we will definitely have interviews, so stay tuned for that, because that is going to be very, very fun. We love doing interviews. It's always kind of a get to know the archers, and that's always a great thing to do, because these are going to be, or tonight this is going to be our youth, so it's always fun to see or meet the new and upcoming archers for the coming up years. I'm sorry. Oh, words are not my friend today. So you have Tony on the very right side. And then you have, let's see. It's a little bit darker, so it's kind of hard to see faces. We got Elise Chan, Alexander Witt. Seen a few people from Cool Beans Archery, which I love the name. Got Keegan and his 60X. You can kind of see on the ground how in the 20-yard range, they do not have that much room, but they are moving and grooving. Because with those long recurve bows, I'm surprised that they're moving as smoothly as they are. Because it's a little tougher to get around there. They probably have a system. I just haven't learned it yet. Knowing my mom and Miss Laura, they do have systems. They're one of their organized people. So I think they're getting ready for their third round. Let me just check this. So we have, let's see. Let's refresh this. So they are on their, let's see. I think they're on their third or fourth end, which they are about to start their, actually they're about to start the second end of scoring. Or they're shooting their second end. Let's see for the 3D range, let's see what they're at. Let's see, who's in here that I can look at real quick? Let's see. Let's see, Peyton's shooting here. They are on their, they're also on their second end of shooting. So actually, they're kind of the same now. So we're back to the 3D range, guys. You have Miss Sabrina. You have Mr. Gene. Gene kind of, I don't know if it's just me. Let me know. But I feel like Mr. Gene is kind of he kind of has the Wolverine haircut. I don't know why. With his beard and everything, he looks like an older Wolverine kind of. Then you have Mr. William. Oh my gosh, guys, I totally forgot to tell y'all. This morning, Sanjay brought his famous biscotti and his beef jerky. It was delicious. Got Logan Hamilton there. He shoots for the A&M team. We've had a lot of A&M shooters that come up here, and I really like that. For me personally, I'll go up and talk to them for a little bit, and I learned a lot of new things just from, because they have a lot more experience than people do, or younger children do. So they are on their second end. There we go.
Well, good job, Julia. I'm glad Julia's up here doing her thing. She's doing an amazing job. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Sorry that I keep jumping back and forth, but once we get to the shoot off, then it gets real. We can't step away.
It does get real.
Can't step away. So we'll have that. Right now there's just so many things going on. And it does, and I've mentioned this before, it takes an army of volunteers to pull a tournament off like this. We have so many people out there helping and doing all kinds of stuff, collecting scorecards, verifying scorecards, getting the shoot-offs ready. So, like, when this thing ends, once we see all the scores, all the tablets are brought in, we're going to immediately create the list of who's the top 16.
It gets serious, guys.
I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to start calling out awards right away, because we got to get those handed out. So that reminds me, I've got to get my mic ready to go. You know, I've lost something. I'll be right back.
Okay, guys. So okay, shoot-offs it is the place to be. Shoot-offs, we turn most of the lights off. We have a little, once it gets down to silver and bronze medal and gold medal matches, this place, it gets real. It gets real fast. And we turn off most of the lights. We have a little podium stand for shooters to shoot on. And so how it kind of will go, the top shooter or the shooter who had the higher qualification score will get to choose which place, left or right, if they want to shoot first, if they want to choose second. For me, I don't mind either way. I kind of like looking at people because I get bored if I'm staring at the wall. So it's always a fun little thing. And you can see like how the different personalities when people have shoot-offs, because you can see who gets really nervous, who is good with pressure, or who is not good with pressure, and who's just shoot-offs are just who's having a better day that day. You know what I mean? You can see all our kiddos' their parents' supporters in the back. We do have, if you come up here, if you are here, we have Miss Molly, Miss Amy. They are doing shirts for us. So come get your shirts. They turned out really, really nice. We have you have different styles. You have different logos or different things to put on. Designs, there we go. Designs for shirts. I'm going to put some music on for you guys.
Call me Bucky, lucky that I'm innocent. If I didn't have no morals, I'd be menacing. How about rapping conscious but he ignorant? How he from the hood but still gon' go legitimate? How he fuck a bunch of but they still respect the women? He still rolling in Sonata, he just got the windows tinted. Homie stabbed me in the back and that can never be forgiven. And my palms been itching, man, I like the superstition. You can't have my phone number unless we running up the digits. Let me meditate, I just need a couple minutes. Tryna low ball me, my cojones to the big ass. When I get high,
I forgot this song. I got to remove it from my list. Yeah, did you catch that? It's like when I get high. That's not what we want.
Oh no, I was looking at score, guys. I was not listening.
Hit that song. I heard it the other day. I'm like, what did they? And I listened to it again. I was like, yeah, they did. I need to remove it off of here. I'm not sure if there's a way.
We're sorry for that, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that. Let me
put another song for you.
A different song going for you guys.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Back in business. Guys, Mr. Cody, Rendon's dad said I talk like an old lady. So, I do sometimes. It's because I live with my mom. We have weird sayings where we live. So looks like we're fixing some targets in the 3D range, which we like to keep it, I think it's a rule. They have to keep it symmetrical. I don't know. I read the rules, and then I sometimes forget the rules. I try my best to remember the rules, because that's always the goal. And sometimes we have to change out our targets even though we don't want to. Because if we have a hole or a line blown out and they're trying to score it, they will make you change targets. Just FYI, guys. So if you want to change it beforehand so they don't interrupt your flow of how you're shooting. So we have, I think this is let me look at this. The third round.
Third end,
Oh,
13th
yeah, third
end.
13. Only this one and 7 more to go. You know, it goes by fast. After you get to the second half, it goes by really, really fast.
Really does.
Kind of the first one is just to get the nerves out, really, and then you gotta keep it cool the second half. Cool like a cucumber. You have Joe Cash over there. His actual name is Kashurik, but Cash just seems cooler. We have Miss Barbara. So Miss Barbara is second to the left. She has the red and white bow with the glasses. I think she's been shooting for over a while. I'm not going to say how many years because I really don't know, but she's been here a while. She's one of the OGs. If you don't know what OGs mean, I actually forgot what that. I actually do not know what OG means. Oh, I think it's like original, isn't it?
Original gangster.
Oh, that's what it is. I totally forgot what the G stood for. You have Emmy right there. You had Deedon at full draw. You have Peyton. You have Talon. I love her name. That's such a pretty name, Talon. Is her bow orange or red? I can't tell. I think it's orange. You have the CD line coming up. You have Miss Amy right there. Miss Amy Witt.
We got a picture of Amy. We have a picture of Alexandria. We have Ellie next to her. Ellie with her Olympic recurve. Ellie, she came up to me smiling that she went to go get food on the 6th end.
Oh, yeah.
And when she ran back, she realized she didn't have her finger tab, and so she tried to shoot without her finger tab and had a miss.
Doesn't that hurt if you don't have a finger tab? Or
I don't know. Seems like it would hurt.
we're not recurve. We don't shoot recurve. We shoot compound, if you haven't noticed. You got Logan Hamilton at full draw in the orange shirt.
Hey, Logan has 7D. Go ahead and go to 7D because he's got a clean target, so we can take a really good close look at it and we can kind of explain what's going on and see if we can how close of a look we can get. Keith is getting good at this, isn't he?
He is.
So this is where this game is really tough. And I don't know if I can get a good look at this or not. Oh, yeah, we can get a pretty good look. So that top one, look at those. He could not be much closer on that. It looks to me that he has a 30.
I think it is.
He just touched the X. Top one just touched the X. The bottom left one just touched the X. And then, of course, the right one, he drilled. But that gives you a good example. So what's funny is that they may go down there and that looks like a 30 to us. They could go down there and score it as a 28. Because those are so close. They look like they're
What
there.
I've learned is since we have 23s and 26s, instead of 26s, if your 23 is touching your outer 10 line, if it's like on that line, your shaft is on that line, it is for sure not inner 10.
Right.
But also, I've learned sometimes if it's barely touching the outer 10, it might be an inner 10. So
Yeah.
if you think it's in, always call a judge. Just call a judge anyways.
Why not?
Because you never know. You never know.
Right.
You can see Dakota and Ivy. You can see Logan, who we were just talking about. You have Mr. Yancey. His target was beside Logan's. His looked good, really.
So we'll come back here in a second because I'm curious now if, like, looking at Logan's, how close it was. But it looked like they were in.
I think they were in.
I think they were in. From our angle from 50 yards with a camera zoomed in, we'll do the Bob Euchre and say, he missed the tag. If anybody knows what I'm talking about.
I was like, I don't know who that is.
Well, thank you guys for joining. There's still some people out there watching. Again, get excited about this afternoon or this evening. This evening is where the fun is going to happen.
This is going to be the place to be at.
Yep, we're going to do the qualifiers. Then after the qualifiers, we'll do the head-to-head. The plan is to at least do live scoring for the head-to-head, and then once we get to the gold medal match and the bronze medal match, then that's when it gets super exciting.
Showtime.
It is showtime.
It's always pretty cool because we turn off most of the lights and it's
Game
just
time.
the lights are on the archers and your target. Oh my!
Round one.
You should have put that on before
DJ Scott,
halftime.
right here.
You should have put that on before halftime.
I know. It's game time.
Yes.
That's the song. That is the song that we have to play for our opening scene.
Our opening scene.
That's right.
So we have the 20-yard range.
I don't know, Julia. Were you here when we had all that technical difficulty on Thursday night? You did
No.
not.
Was at school.
I have a new laptop and it's running great. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. But every five-ish minutes, it just turned off. And we probably tried a bunch of stuff, check settings, blah, blah, blah.
Was it the easiest, once you figured out, was it the easiest thing to fix? Or was
Yes,
it?
because there's a thing in there that says to shut your live feed off at 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And there was no error message. No, it just turned off.
Just turned off by itself?
Yeah, just turned off by itself. So we did get it fixed, and everything looks good. Performance looks good. Video looks good. We got a camera in the other range for us.
So we accidentally yesterday, we turned it to the parents, and it kind of freaked them out.
Yeah.
Because it was over at them, but we were trying to get a side shot of the kids.
We had we had a mic that was playing some of the background noise, some of the just getting the arrows, hitting the target and all that good stuff. But it had gotten so loud in here that we had to turn it off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was just trying it again, but it had gotten so loud.
Because once it was like the morning session was kind of ending, the evening people were coming in, and it just got really loud.
Yeah.
That's one of the little bad things about
So
shooting in the
Logan did get a
morning.
30.
Okay, he did.
So he did get a 30. We were wondering about that. It was so close.
It really is.
And one thing I always tell Ryan, if it's close,
Call it.
it's out.
That's awful.
Hey, well, that's what it feels like. Like every time it's close, like, oh yeah, I think he's got a 30. Comes back 28. Like, what? No way. Like, way.
I know. I had a 28 because I thought all of mine were in, but two of them were not in.
Just missing. And then you get up there, you're like, oh, that wasn't even close.
Yeah. Like, that's just sad. You get so hyped up to go down there, and then does it turn out well? I'm just like, oh, yay.
Oh, that sucked.
For real.
Dakota Taylor down there. Don't normally see him with a bare bow, and he is shooting bare bow. He's going to have to make a decision. Do I shoot for barebow money,
Oh,
or
he can't shoot for both. He has to make a decision.
or he has to shoot for compound.
I would shoot barebow. Cause like for me, you already shot compound so many times. I think you shot it last year too. You know, try something new. Have a fun time.
Right? Well, we are. This is our fourth end. That means we've got 6 more ends, and then it is game time. That's right. DJ Scott.
You need a T-shirt that says DJ Scott now.
I know. You know, the other day I realized that my sound effects were not working like I thought they would work. You know, kind of like this.
Testing. How do you like it? Welcome to Texas Archery. What do you think? See, your voice didn't change.
It used to change all of our voices. Now it only changes my
Changes.
voice. Why is that?
Oh, is it just because whoever's is plugged into that one, or?
I don't know. Like, there's got to be a setting somewhere that
causes that. See?
you know. See, like right now, it only does individual voices.
Oh, it does mine?
See how that works? But it used to do all voices, so I don't know what happened.
Did you turn right? Yeah, you
I
turned
did.
right
I
off.
turned
I
it
was
off.
like, I was scared to talk for a moment.
The only time Julia's ever scared to talk.
No, yesterday I was so nervous to do this, but then I just I started talking, you know. Once you get me talking, I don't normally stop talking. I see so many white shirts in the 20-yard range.
There are a lot of white shirts there.
There is.
It is crowded in that range.
I know, you have to watch where you step everywhere, or you might step on someone's bow. I walked in there to just go say hi to my mom real quick, and she was like, it was like Jenga, but on the floor.
Jenga.
Or Crossy Road, trying to get through all the bows.
John Michael, full draw. Let's see how that group is doing. That is the U18 compound male. And right now, you have, it's going to be a tight match. So you have Logan Saxman, who is in first place right now by just a couple points. You got John Michael right behind him by 2 points. And then you have Adam Shackelford that's right behind them. So that's going to be a very tight match. U15 male, we have, Crash De Hoya shot a 290 second round. That is a great score for a U15.
Especially for your second half.
Yeah, shot a 284. Keegan has a 283. Andrew and Keegan are fighting it out right now. They're I guess it's Andrew's down by 1 point.
That's also that for me. I never look at my scores before or during my thing because I like to come in just fresh and not having any stress on me. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because once you see those scores, you kind of just start doing mental math where you're like, oh, I need to get this, I need to get that. I've learned to just focus on your process that didn't get down there right most of the time. I have a few that sometimes I don't know what's going on.
It looks kind of cool having every bale has a target. Even in this range, every bale.
Oh yeah.
We've been planning this shoot for months now. It's something that we start to prepare for last year, just getting things going and getting ready for the registration to open in January and just kind of have things lined up. And then once registration opens, everything starts to line up of what we need. Order awards, prepare for what we're going to do for payouts, how we're going to actually organize this when it comes to the shoot off, how the payout works. I mean, all that stuff.
It takes a while.
It does.
It feels like it's late at night, but it's not. It's
Yeah,
basically
because we've been here
2:30.
since 6:30.
It's basically 2:30. We got Logan at full draw, and
So
Ellie
we'll be
beside
here.
him.
We'll be here easily 17 hours, maybe 18 plus hours once we're done for today.
Probably.
Today's our one long day. We all knew today was going to be the long day.
Tomorrow's gonna be shoot off. I mean, shorter because it's shoot offs.
So go to the other range just so you can see everybody. So see the little girl next to the judge there. She's making fun of him by standing like him.
Oh, she is? I
Yes.
thought she was just talking to him.
No, one of the judges came up and said that Ellie is over there mocking. See, look at them. Look, now they're all doing it.
Just Cassidy. Cassidy looks dazed. She just looks confused.
Nothing like getting made fun of by a bunch of 12-year-olds.
No, my mom used to say I was a mean 12-year-old. I thought I was nice.
You're probably mean.
Hey, I was pretty nice. I was pretty nice.
Pretty nice. You're nice or not nice.
I was mostly nice.
So 2:30. If we can get this thing done by 3:30, that means we have 1 hour to get out all the awards and get ready for the shoot off.
That reminds me, I need to eat food.
You probably should eat.
I probably should. When we have that hour break, I'll go get something. I'm so glad we don't have that mic in there. You can hear it from where we're at. It's starting to get louder
it's
and
getting
louder.
loud in there. People are showing up, getting ready. Like people that shot the last three time slots are now showing up that know that they have a potential of being in the top 16.
Yeah.
Shooting off for the money.
How many rounds do they have left?
Let me look. We have 6 more ends.
Only 6 more.
Only 6 more.
So please stay tuned for shoot-offs because we will be doing interviews, those are always fun.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. we always get to meet the younger archers, which is great because those are the archers coming up in the next few years. So you get to kind of know the personalities, meet them, know a few little things about them, how they're feeling.
Yep.
I feel like this morning when I got here and then when I started shooting, I feel like I looked like I was stressed out. But like the first half,
Were you stressed out?
the second half I was stressed out. The first half felt pretty good. And I feel like when I shoot, sometimes someone says it looks like I'm angry. But I'm not, guys. I'm not. Sometimes we look stressed when we're shooting, but we're not. Used to, I would shoot with my mouth open. It was kind of weird, but I'm weird, so it's fine. I know a few people, they have some weird little, I know a girl, when she released, she used to have like this jazz hand thing. She'd release and her hand would go like that. And I was like,
Jazz hand.
I know, I was like, that's the way to keep things interesting. We have Ivy at full draw down there.
Ivy Gonzalez.
I didn't know his first name was actually like Nieves, not.
Neves.
Oh, that's how you say it? Neves? I didn't know it wasn't
That's
Ivy.
how I pronounce it,
Oh.
but I could be wrong.
We have the CD line up.
Let's see. Let's take a look here at any highlights right now. I'm going to go ahead and do a refresh on who's shooting right now. Keegan is on his track right now. Him and Andrew are very close. They've got a little work to do if they're going to catch Crash De Hoya for first place. Logan and De Hoyos. Thank you. We have Logan and John Michael within 2 points. These two will be fighting it out for first and second place, I believe. Rendon is shooting pretty good as well. She's at, what is she at right now? She's at 288 on the first half. She's at 242 right now. Sam Dabney's right behind her. Ellie is at a, whoa. Did you see my screen? Look,
I know it like zoomed in
heck?
really fast.
like my screen just zoomed in like awesome. Ellie Purcell's shooting very good with a 145 right now. Dropped 5 points at this point at the halfway mark. Nieves, Ivy Gonzalez, shot at 286 the first round. See, Logan Hamilton with a 291 first half. Bridger Deaton, 291. So far, Logan has only dropped 2 points. Hamilton.
That's nice. And it's only that was the 5th in, so if he's only dropped 2 so far, that's really good.
He had shot 2 30s in a row.
That's nice.
Colby Scott, one of the archers out of Texas Archery, one of the new archers. He's shooting pretty good for, one of his first state tournaments. Let's see, Peyton Smith. Let's see, she looks like she's struggling a little bit right now with 110. Alexandria Yeomans. Did I click on it? Wait a minute. Did I click on the right score? Hold on. Let's see. She's shooting very good. Alexandria Yeomans. Right now, she's just dropped a few points, U13, and once it updates, she'll move back into that first place spot and be kind of the favorite. Her and Peyton are going to be fighting it out at the end. I do want to thank all our volunteers. We're coming to the end of the qualifications. When the volunteers really count is during the shoot-off. That's when it really counts, and that's when you'll appreciate everyone that helps you.
We got our 3D range. I think they're on 5, scoring 5.
I think my daughter's having too much fun down there. She's had multiple misses. Let's see.
Let's see Miss Sabrina's score. We haven't seen that in a...
Sabrina.
So this is Sean's wife, Miss Sabrina.
She is shooting much better this second half.
Yeah, she did say she was struggling in the first half a little bit, but we love to see a comeback.
That's right. She's at 75 right now, which is much better than she was. She's within 8 points of Amy Witt. Amy Witt's at 303. 8 points. Sabrina's at 295. Both of these two, Amy Witt and Sabrina, could be very close to being able to. They could win it. Either one of those could win it.
Last year, Miss Sabrina was in, I think, wasn't she top 4 last year too?
I don't
For
remember.
shoot-offs?
Yeah, I don't remember. No, for barebow, that was. Would you say Sabrina?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabrina was. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
We got our 20. Oh, my mic. 20-yard range right there. You got the little compound kiddos to the left. You got Ben in there. He's shooting recurve. You got an overview of Dakota and Colby. Dakota he looks so, I don't know, he looks different with his barebow. It's like a different personality.
Yeah, he has his hat on backwards. He'd never wear that for compound like that. He's trying to go a little gangster.
That's what I was going to say, but I was like...
Dakota going gangsta.
Gangster mode.
He wears a visor backwards. That would be gangster.
That would be weird. That would not be gangster. That'd be weird.
That'd be gangster.
Why would you wear a visor backwards?
Because you look cool that way.
Cool.
What backwards and upside down?
That's weird.
That would be so gangster.
Gangster.
That'd be so dope.
No one uses that anymore. Guys, if you know any new words for Scott to try out, let us know.
Dope.
We got
Good.
Mr. Brina, the Mr. Gene, Mr. William. We got Abby. I still haven't figured out what the kids in purple and gold, where they're from.
Amy Witt is, I believe, their coach. Where's Amy from? I can't remember where Amy's from.
I know.
Austin area, maybe?
I think so.
Colby's on the right side. Walking off the screen right now.
Got Mr. Yancey and
Colby
Mr.
Scott. Got a
I
cool
did-
last name.
I did not know Logan was left-handed.
He's left-handed.
Well, I just now noticed that. I didn't know Casey and Trenton, they're left-handed too.
Yep.
I didn't know that. Jeremy was telling me earlier that there are rare left-handeds, but this weekend I'm seeing a bunch of left-handed people.
You know, there just seems to be a lot more lefties that shoot than just lefties in general in the public.
Because I write right-handed, but I bat, I shoot, like, I do everything other left-handed.
It's because of your left eye dominant.
You know what? It's been like a few years. I still have no idea what that means, but.
Means that your left eye is dominant over your right eye.
But, like, what is that like?
I don't know. I should say it slower. So your left eye is the eye that sees the most.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense now. I just didn't know
If you
what
put
it
your
meant.
finger out like this, and you close your left eye, it's still on what you're pointing at, right? And then then close your left eye and do your right eye, and it moves way to the left, right?
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't.
All right, hold on. They're calling me.
Okay, guys. It's me. I know, I'm y'all's fave. Y'all's favorite. So we got Miss Taylin on the left. We got Peyton. We got our Bearbos over here. All right, guys. I am so pumped up for, even if I don't shoot shoot-offs, it's going to be a fun experience no matter what. We love shoot-offs. It's so fun. We got a little overview going on. I call it the plane view. It feels like we have a little drone, but we don't. We got Keith and a camera. That's what we have. We got Mr. Deaton, and then we have, I think he shoots at Leading Edge Archery. There we go. In Burning, Texas. How do you say it? Burning? Bernie's? Bernie, Texas? I didn't even know that was a place. There's some places in Texas that I didn't even know we had. I was like, one time I just drove through and I was like, oh, whoa. There's a place called Plano, Texas. I didn't know what that was. We have a lot of weird places in Texas, but there's also fun things to do. Oh, guys, it's spelled Bernie. Oh, it's Bernie. It's Boerne. I have never seen that spelling before. That's weird. I live in Angleton, Texas. If y'all know where that is, it's like the next town over from Lake Jackson. I live in the hee-haw, as we call it at school. We live where people drive their tractors to school. But it's always fun. There's always something going on. I'm going to put some music on for y'all. Never mind, that is not the music. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Nope, not the music. Now I find the music. I have found the music. Let's see if this works, guys.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose
I did find it.
too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills me. Can you hear me, babe? I'm lonely. I know you don't wanna talk, but just pick up the phone. We could go for a walk, talk about the things we know. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late for me now? What if you gone to someone else, so we can never be the same? How can I make up for my sins? Now I'm lonely and it kills.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Better than ever. Have you all watched that movie where it's like shake and bake? My mama told me to shake and bake. I don't know. It has Will Ferrell in it. It's really funny. So I'm gonna see what they're on. Let's see. Refresh on my phone. Refresh on my phone. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. So in the 20-yard range, they are on, if it loads. The Wi-Fi isn't the best here, but I think they're scoring their 7th end in the 20, and then here in the 30-yard range, let me see. I'm trying to find names that, you know what? I can just use the search. Let's look. You got Peyton there. That's actually who I looked up. So they are shooting their 7th end. So the 20-yard range is about an end ahead of us. You can see Miss Emmy. You got Mr. James. You got Ivy. You gotta go into our bare bows now. We have Cassidy. She just walked off the line. Oh, Keith just said the guy in the shoot cute. That's a welder's cap. I didn't know that. I don't take welding at my school. At our school, we have different little things. We have welding, we have cooking, we have nursing. I can't do blood, so I did not turn nursing. And you put me and fire together, it doesn't really work out that well, so. I chose AV because I like television and all that good stuff. Okay, we got our CD line going up right now. So we got Alexandra, then we got Ellie. Then we got Logan. We got Colby in there. If anyone knows where the people from the Miss Amy's team is, please let us know, because I still haven't figured that out yet. But it's okay. Ooh. And the younger kids in the black shirts, I haven't figured that out yet. You got Mr. Williams, Mr. Jean. Mr. Jean just reminds me of, I don't know why, he reminds me of Wolverine. Just because his haircut. But he's so nice, though. I love him. He's so sweet. Then you also got Miss Sabrina. She's super sweet, too. She's one of the coaches here at Texas Archery. So is Dakota. There we go. Okay, they're going to score their 7th in. So that means only 3 left. And then we have awards. You know, we're getting very close to shoot-offs, guys. I love shoot-offs. Okay, we're just gonna look at the scores here real quick. Let's see how people are doing. Okay. So far, we have Andrew is at a 197 at the 7th in, which is, let's see. The highest you can get is, what's 7 times? 7 times 30 is 210. So he has dropped about 13 points, but that's okay because it's the 7th in, so it's not that bad. Let's see who else. So Logan is at a 200 out of how much did I say it was? I think it was 210. So he's dropped 10 points since 7 in, which isn't bad. He shot a 30 on his last in. Let's see how Rendon's doing. So Rendon is at 198. I think that's about 12 points down at the 7th in, which isn't that bad. Then we have, let's go down some more. Let's go to recurve real quick. Let me see these. Recurve, compound, longbow. Okay, we have Micah is at a 158, which is pretty good for recurve. We got Miss Elise Chan. She's at a 148. Ellie is at a 111. Let's go to, so these are the recurve shooting right now. You can see Elise's brother, Ethan, and Matthew Parmenter. I'm going to look at their scores real quick. Let's see. Ethan shot a 277 the first half. He's at a 218 right now. And they are on their, I think they're scoring their 8th end. Let's see what's Matt's at. He shot a 265 the first half. there. He's at a 222 right now, which is pretty good. I know he had a rough, rocky start, but you know he's coming back better. So that's always what you want. That's always what we want. If you don't have a great start, you know, come back better. Let's see who else is there. Tony's in there. Let's see how Tony's doing. Tony shot a 251. He's at a 203 right now. He's shooting better than his first half, so that's really good. Also, guys, I just found this out. If you go to Eyes on Score and you click on like the person, so let's just go back to. We'll go to Davis. Davis shot yesterday. At the top, it'll give you like his. Once you click on his name, it'll bring you up to your scores. It'll give you like their average arrow count. So Davis was like a 9.15, so basically 9 if you round up. So we have a little overview here. We got Dakota and Colby. You got Logan over there, Mr. Yancey. Let's see how Logan's doing. Logan was shooting, or he still is shooting really, really well. Okay, Logan Hamilton. Okay. He is at right now, let's see. He shot a 291 the first half. He is at 203 at the 7th end right now. So let's see how many he's dropped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's dropped 7, and it's the 7th end. So that's pretty good. Mr. Yancey at full draw. We're back in our 20-yard range right now. So we have John Michael at full draw and Ben behind him. We got Miss Diane Massey in there. We got Adam Shackelford in there. Let me put some music on for you guys. I'm going to find something new for y'all because I've been putting on the same little song. We're going to put something new for you. Let's see if this seems good. That seems good. Okay. I'll be back in a little bit, guys.
From the east to the west, with a heart of gratefulness, lift up your voice and sing, lift up a shout of praise. Oh, there's only one name. We lift up a shout, we lift up a shout. Oh, together we sing, we lift up a shout, we lift up a shout of praise. From the
Okay, guys, I'm back. So, we're almost at the end of our last line. You know how close we're getting to shoot-offs? The most exciting part of the day for me. You know, it might be a little nerve-wracking, but all in all, it's fun. You know? You get my drift. So, I think the 20-yard range is shooting number 9 right now. And let me see what the 3D, there we go. 3D is shooting right now. Let's check it, let's check it, let's check it. So, let's check. I think they're scoring number 9 right now. I'm pretty sure. Let me refresh this. Refresh. Guys, I'm going to give y'all a little refresh on who to watch at these today. So we got Andrew and Keegan Grissom. They're pretty close in scores. We got John Michael and Logan Saxon really tied in scores. We got Miss Rendon. Ooh, sorry guys, my voice just cracked. Miss Rendon Brooks. She's gonna be one of the compounds to watch. You also have let's see. You got Miss Shar. Sorry. You got Ethan and his sister Elise. You got Matthew Parmenter. Okay, and we also have, who else is in there? We got Venu. He's going to be shooting tomorrow. I think tomorrow there's going to be Venu, Stefan, and Trenton, I know for sure. Then you also have Miss Casey Caulfield and her brother, Connor Caulfield. They will be shooting tomorrow. And then, let's see. In our 3D range, the people who will be watching, we will have Miss Sabrina, Miss Emmy Purcell, her sister, and also Ellie Purcell will be the people to watch. We got Miss Peyton Smith, Miss Alexandra, and Amory will be shooting later. Those will be the top 3 to watch. For the other division, we also got Ivy Gonzalez. We also got Dakota Taylor is going to be one to watch. If I didn't say Miss Sabrina, Sanjay. Let's see. Cash. Sorry, that was really weird. Joe Cash. Let's see who else is down there. Logan Hamilton for sure. Him and Mr. Deaton are going to be the top notches. Sawyer Sullivan, Connor Sears. Let's see who else. Ryan Booth. Let's see who else is going to be a favorite to watch. Cheney Elliott. Let's see. Quentin Nolke. He shot this morning. He shot really well. Ryan Barwell. He's going to be also. Jeremy. Let's see. I think I named everyone. I'm gonna check scores real quick. I haven't checked scores. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. So, I think. The 3D is about to shoot number 9, I'm pretty sure. And the 20-yard range, they are about to shoot their last end, actually. Ooh, they're going by fast. Okay. Guys, as you can tell, if my voice is getting louder, I'm getting excited, really excited, because for shoot-offs are always super duper fun. Because you know what? Even if you don't win, you got the experience, you know? Champions win by adversity, okay? Even if you don't do good the one day, a couple weeks later, you learn from that, you know what to do better, you know what to fix. You've learned something. Okay, and also, the championships will be mixed, boys and girls. Just a heads up, guys. So we have Miss Taylin and Miss Peyton Smith. Yes, Peyton. I don't know why I keep blanking on names. I think it's just because I'm tired. I haven't eaten lunch yet. But we got Miss Taylin, Miss Peyton Smith. We got Mr. Deaton, Miss Purcell. We got Mr. James. Okay, I am gonna, for the people who I don't know their names, I'm gonna look it up actually. Compound. Okay. Yulia is in between Mr. James and Ivy. And then on the other side, we have, let me try to find, I need to just write these down. Okay, well, we have Ivy. He's still up on the line right now. I think he shot his last shot already. CD line is up. So we have Miss Alexandra on the left. We got Miss Ellie Booth. You got Logan at full draw. Logan is going to be one of the people to watch. We got Mr. Yancey. You got Dakota Taylor with a bear bow. We also, David. He shoots A&M for bear bow. He's going to be one of the bear bow people to watch tomorrow. I don't know. His first name is Wallace. I think he goes by his middle name, so just search up Wallace probably, and that'll work. I did not know that till Vegas. Because at Vegas, they said, congratulations to Wallace. I was like, who's Wallace? Oh, so he's in third for Bebo right now, which is really, really good. Beside Dakota and his new Stratus Bebo. He said he's borrowing it from someone. So one more in, like you said earlier, in the 20-yard range. So they're around ahead of the 30-yard range. I mean, I keep calling this the 30-yard range. It's 3D, guys. 3D range, the big range. So in here we have, I think they're shooting their 9th in, and then we'll have one more to go. And then we will be commencing awards. Feels so fancy when I say that. So we got down there. We got Abby Whitten. We got Logan with the etiquette. Proud of you, Logan. I've seen Logan's scores recently throughout just like the few tournaments. He's been doing really, really well. Guys, it's almost game time. It's 3:06. The timeline is 3:06. We got about an hour and 30 minutes till shoot-offs. You know how excited I am? Very, very, very excited. We got Mr. Ivy walking down the line. We got, okay, if you see Joe Cirque's, quiver, it's like a cargo quiver. It's like Crash De Hoya's. He has, like, a cargo quiver. He can put his drinks in there, his food in there. It's great for 3D or field targets or outdoor targets. And Mom, if you're watching this, I really would like one. But you can see a lot of people shooting with field quivers. There we go. Field quivers, because some people shoot with them for indoor. And then also, field is coming up, guys. Outdoor season is around the corner. If you can't tell, I'm ready. I love outdoor. Outdoor is my absolute favorite. I love Judd Nationals. It is now in Illinois, which I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know. We'll have fun. But Alabama, I loved Alabama the past few years. You know, if y'all are going to Arizona, I'll be there. Buckeye, I'll be there. I think I'm going to another tournament too. I just don't remember which one it is, but I'll be there. My mom's judging, so if you see me, come stop and say hi. I love meeting new people. One of my favorite pastimes to do. You got Miss Ellie mocking Mr. Jeff. You know, she's his mini-me. You got Mr. Deaton walking back. Let me pull up his score real quick. Him and Logan are really, really tight. Their scores are tight. Let's see. They are No. Compound senior. There we go. So. So Mr. Bridger is at a 261 at the 9th, and let's see what Logan is at. Logan is at a 258, so they're pretty tight still. You have Mr. Let's see. Rex is right behind Logan Hamilton, and then Mr. Yancey is right behind Mr. Rex, and then Colby is right behind, and then Shaw is right behind. Amy Purcell moving up the rankings. Let's check on the littles real quick. My little ladybugs, as I call them. So, turns out the 20-yard range is done, I think. So Andrew shot a 283 and a 281. Noah shot a 270 and a 278. Keegan shot a 283 and a 284. Yeah. Let me put on some music for y'all while y'all wait. Okay, guys, this is the last end. I can't believe it went this fast. The last end for the 3D range. The 20-yard range is wrapping it up and going to be coming in here for awards. And then, like an hour later, we got shoot-offs, guys. This is going to be the place to be, guys. Keep watching.
And I don't know, I wish I had played around with the mic so you guys could hear me talk down there. What we may do is plug like this mic in, and we can maybe able to hear things going on while I'm doing the announcing. So let me go ahead and move that mic over so we're thinking about it right now.
So the AB line will be the last line for today.
And
3 arrows and we're done. We have shoot off for the little kids. Well, I wouldn't say little kids because I'm shooting it. So for the youth. Yeah,
we'll turn the mic up real loud on this, and hopefully you guys can hear what's going on. I wasn't even thinking about that, and we could have had that set up so that you guys could hear exactly the announcements and everything, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for tuning in. So we have still a lot to go tonight. We've got the top 16 that will be announced, and they'll start. The plan is to start at 4:30. We will see.
It might get pushed back, might not. You never know.
We're gonna right away. I've got a whole team of people getting the range ready for shoot-offs. We have we've got the reins ready for shoot-offs. We've got the award ceremony. We've got a lot of stuff.
We've got a lot. But it's going to come together, guys. It's going to come together.
It will. It absolutely will.
I'm excited. Are you excited for shoot offs?
I'm super excited.
I'm
You
pooped
pooped?
up.
I'm pooped.
I'm pumped up, guys. So we got Peyton looking down range at our arrows. It looks like a nice group. I don't have my binos because I gave him a crash because he needed them. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good.
Let's
that looks
see
really good.
results. Let's see. So Keegan. Oh, you know what? So let's as these results come in, we'll give you the tentative. Looks like for the U15, that group is done. I see all the
Yes.
60 arrows.
Crash won
De
that.
Hoyos, first place. Keegan Grissom, second place. And Andrew Z for third. And then we have, man, I'm going to be butchering some names when I'm calling them out. We have compound U18 male, Logan Saxman with
You know
he's
it's
going to be
Saxon, not Saxman.
Saxon. Oh yeah, you're right. And is that it? Yep, that's it. So Logan is in first and is our state champion. John Michael is second, and Adam Shackelford is third. For U18, we have Rendon Brooks with state champion Madison Wood, and your Julia Cook for third place.
Woo!
Bronze.
Yay me.
Yay me. U21 female, we have Cheney Elliott, Ellie Purcell, and Anna Burke for bronze. U21 state champion, Ryan Booth, Aaron Ocho, and Wyatt Dorcas. Compound 50, Josh Carter, Randall Chestnut, and Ivy Gonzalez. Well, nope, Ivy's hasn't scored yet. So actually, let me stop there because we still have some more scores coming in at this point. So we'll have a better idea of where everyone falls. Those scores have not been updated. Some of those were updated because of the other range has already finished.
They run a tight shift over there.
So if you want to see the final results, it's eyesonscore.com. Go to live scoring, and you will see all the results.
You will? Oh, and when are we posting the top 16?
As quick as we can.
And where are we posting it?
We will post it on TSAA's Facebook page.
So, guys, if you're listening, tell your friends, tell your family, go to TSA Facebook page. And if you don't have Facebook, get someone who does.
That's right. So let me.
Most likely, your mom will have Facebook.
Most likely, that's rude.
A lot of moms have Facebook. They love posting their kiddos, which who doesn't? So we're finishing up here.
I'm just looking to check that all the scores have been entered. They have been so far. Oh, we have one. Cassidy Beal is waiting for her scores to be entered. That is the last one. Interesting. Just one score left, and it's there. So let me go ahead and refresh the screen. Looks like we have all the results in, so that means you guys can go out there and they're going to be collecting scorecards, collecting the pads. These things are not official until that last scorecard is turned in. Then we will go ahead and announce the winners at that point. All right, so we're gonna leave it. Julia, if you don't mind, once we get started, just take this mute off here.
Okay.
And then turn this up.
Okay, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bye. Okay, hey guys, we're about to start awards, so I'm giving y'all a little heads up. If you cannot hear, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it as loud as I can. So, but we do have it up on camera.
To decide who gets the higher rank. Where's Keegan? There we go. All right, here we go. I believe it'll determine fourth and fifth place for the top 16. So we'll be back in just a minute, okay? All right, so a couple things. A couple things. We have made a lot of changes to our state tournament. I believe it's an evolving type of competition. I believe it's going to get bigger. We're trying to figure out how to make it bigger, how to give away the money that we give away. Texas Archery donated this location so that we could give the money away, and that's a huge help for this type of shoot. So, a couple things. We have new board members coming on, which is going to change the dynamic, I am sure, for the better. We opened up multiple positions on the board so that we can have a tournament director, we can have a pair representative, we opened a position for basically coaches that's going to tie in with the JOAC coordinator. There's several positions we opened and we filled it. We were very encouraged with 11 people apply for 4 board positions this year, which was great. So we're going to try to fill, even though somebody may not have made it, we're going to try to fill them into another position, right? So we can continue to make this bigger. But thank you, everybody. This was the largest TSAA state tournament that we've ever had, and this is the largest payout that we've ever done. Right now, they're finalizing the top Silver medal, Ellie Purcell. And our state champion is Katie Elliott. All right, compound U21 male, bronze medal, Wyatt Dorcas. Silver medal, Aaron Ochoa. Adult shooter, or adult shooters. And our state champion is Ryan Booth. Compound 50+ male. Bronze medal, Randall Chestnut. Silver medal, Josh Carter. And our state champion is Ivy Gonzalez. Compound 50+ female. Bronze, Diana Fossey. Silver medal, Yulia Shrilovskos. All right, and our state champion is Donna Starry. Our compound senior males, bronze medal, Connor Sears. Silver medal, Dakota Taylor. Sorry, let me redo that. I'm sorry. Our bronze medalist is Deaton Bridger. Or Bridger Deaton, what is that? Yeah. Bridger Deaton, I'm sorry, I looked at it wrong. So Bridger Deaton is bronze, if he's still here. Connor Sears was silver, and Dakota Taylor is our state champion. Sawyer Sullivan is not a state resident, so he can't be a state champion. All right, so senior female bronze medal, Amy Purcell. state champion is Amy Witt. All right, bear boat plus male. Bronze medalist Gregory Schmidt. Bronze medalist silver medalist Ethan Chan. And our state champion is Chap Post. Did I get all three correct? I already did it. I did you 18 feet already. All right, bear bow. All right, bear bow. 50 already. Oh, I was doing 50 plus male. Third place, Gregory Schmidt. Silver medalist Richard Hall. And state champion was David Nesbitt. Barbara Harmon is silver. Cheryl Andre is state champion. All right, she's here. Bear bow 60 plus male. Bronze medalist Sanjay Locke. Silver medalist Steve Good. And state champion is James Bennett. That was a close match, too. Bear bow, 70 plus male. Silver medalist, Roderick Ambrose. And the state champion. There he is. There you go, Roderick. And our state champion is Gene Case. Barebow senior male, bronze medal, Dakota Taylor. Silver medalist, Cheyenne McBride. And our state champion is Rick Stonebreaker. Barebow senior female. Silver medalist Tara St. John. Tara St. John. Silver medalist Nina Lopez. And state champion Bear medal U15 female. Silver medalist Cassidy Field. And our state champion is Abigail Gillette. silver medalist, Braden Evans. And our state champion, Nicholas Powell. Barabo U21 male, state champion, Michael Mayfield. Barabo U21 female, silver medalist, Sarah K. Jensen. State champion, Julia John. Barabo U13 female, state champion, Ellie Van McNeeter. Para male, state champion, Jeremy Velez. Para senior female, Candace Caesar. State and para 60 plus male state champion, Steve Albert. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. Great job. Made this a great tournament. It's not over. I'm about to go up there. I'm already. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to head up there just a second. I'm going to post the top 16. And our final announcement, Cass can go ahead and talk about the scholarship and who are winners.
Asking about the 2022-23 TSAA scholarship. We were very excited this year to be able to award $2,000 to both a male and female winner. Our male winner is not with us this year at this tournament. That was Zachary Carter. That was our male winner for this year, so we'll give him a round of applause. He really won here. And our female winner this year, I'm going to ask to come up
6 team dues have been posted. You go to TSAA's Facebook page, there's a link out there. If you don't have Facebook, go to txarchery.com, click on blogs, and you're going to see the top 6 teams we used out there. And you'll see your name and scores. Dakota Taylor is running this shoot-off, so we have scorecards that we're going to hand out. Recur and Tom Campbell is going to be in here. Barigo is going to be in the other ring. We're going to shoot all the way down to the goal line and then we're going to come back in here, set up on platform, and banners and all kinds of cool fun stuff. Okay?
Scoreboard to our shooters for tonight, okay? This is for recurve, Olympic recurve shooters. Chat post, #1 seed for youth recurve. Chat here. Okay. Scorecard from chat.
All right, I know that audio was bad. Everybody, we are we are back. We're closing this. I'm going to close this one out. We've got the live feed for the shoot-offs coming up here real quick. So